All right, brothers and sisters, this word was given in the last 14 days. So this was one of the first words that I heard. I have heard 3, and they are going to be videos in succession. What I'm going to be doing is just reading from, this is a website called Your Dictionary, so it gives you several definitions. So the first word that was given before the election was arbitrary. Arbitrary. The definitions are as follows: determined by chance, whim, or impulse, and not necessity, reason, or principle, based on or subject to individual judgment or preference, relating to a decision made by a court or legislator that lacks a grounding in law or fact. The next one, not limited by law, despotic. Not fixed by rules, but left to one's judgment or choice, discretionary, based on one's preference, notion, whim, etc. Capricious, I have no idea. Capricious. Absolute, despotic. Determined or founded on individual discretion, especially when based on one's opinion, judgment, or prejudice, rather than on fixed rules, procedures, or law. See also abuse of discretion. Arbitrary is defined as something that is determined by judgment or whim and not for any specific reason or rule. Absolute, despotic, completely unreasonable, lacking any rational basis. This type of decision is often called arbitrary, and it's that word again, capricious. Usually of a decision based on individual discretion or judgment, not based on any objective distinction, perhaps even made at random. It also says mathematics, any and all possible. Heavy-handed, varying, inconsistent. For example, many technical concepts, programming, language, commands, and programming calls. APIs have arbitrary names that were chosen without being carefully thought out. Determined by independent arbiter. Anything arbitrary, such as an arithmetical value or fee. I'm sure it goes on. All right, there are more. I just know that it lines up with the election and the fact that, some want to believe, and I really pray, and it looks like all the prophecies that have been given, is that what has happened is they've went ahead and called the election to go to President nominee Joe Biden. And if he does not officially take office come January the 20th, and Trump is renamed for a second term, you are going to see all of this rioting, looting, everything that has been said. You are going to see it come to pass. And I really believe the Holy Spirit is saying it ain't over, it ain't over, it ain't over, and you need to stand firm in what you've already been given. You also need to realize that God is a sovereign God, and he will do whatever he wants to. So I'm just giving you an opinion. I am letting you know how I feel. You need to make sure that you are prayed up. You need to make sure that you have prepared to be in your home for just say a week or 2, because we don't know. But I will tell you this, when you see 3 days of nonstop violence on ABC, NBC, CBS, rioting, looting, then get ready for an earthquake to occur that will be so off the Richter scale that people will stop fighting. They will stop fighting. All of these things have been prophesied. All of these things are coming to pass. And it's not like years that they're taking. You know, the Holy Spirit is still speaking in real time. So I'm going to go to the next word that was given, and it is libertarian. So the next video will be libertarian.